Living like a princess might look effortless, right? Grand palaces, sleek luxury cars, and all the glittering splendor anyone could dream of. But somewhere in that world of royalty, there's a princess who stands apart from the rest. A woman willing to step away from unimaginable wealth, all for the sake of love. If you're curious about who she is, how she grew up, and what a life of true trillionaire-level luxury actually looks like, stay right here. Because this is the extraordinary trillionaire life of Princess Tunku Aminah Maimuna Iskandaria. Early life. Born into the regal Johor royal family in 1986, Aminah was the cherished only daughter, raised under the watchful eye of a father whose wealth seemed limitless. Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar isn't just wealthy, he's a full-blown billionaire titan, ruling over vast empires in real estate, telecom, and oil and gas. With an estimated net worth of $5.7 billion, he isn't just Malaysia's king by title, but also by fortune. Growing up as the only girl in a lineage of royal sons, Princess Aminah's childhood looked like a real-life fairy tale. World-class tutors, glittering halls, and every comfort a royal could imagine. Yet despite the privileges surrounding her, Aminah remained grounded and genuine. After finishing her studies at the elite Australian International School in Singapore, she graduated as an economist, ready to take on the world like a true boss. But Aminah's ambitions didn't stop at boardrooms and spreadsheets. At just 21, she launched her own beauty brand Leuven's, the royal art of beauty. And who became the face of the brand? Princess Aminah herself, adding a touch of authentic royal glamour that instantly set her apart. With that bold move, she earned recognition not because of her father's fame, but because of her own flair, elegance, and vision. Becoming the face of her own rising empire, Princess Aminah didn't stop at beauty and cosmetics. Throughout her youth, she lived an active, vibrant lifestyle. Horseback riding across lush fields, running, climbing mountains, and embracing the outdoors like a true adventurer. She also inherited her mother's artistic talent, becoming a skilled painter whose artwork gained real recognition. But even with all her accomplishments, one part of her life remained painfully uncertain: love. By the time she reached 29 in 2015, the pressure to settle down and start her own family began to grow. She had already turned down countless suitors carefully selected by her father, Sultan Ibrahim. Unlike many royals who marry for duty or convenience, Princess Aminah was searching for something deeper. Real love, not a political match. And none of the polished princes her father introduced ever touched her heart. Yet fate had other plans. Who could have guessed that the princess would find her destiny not in a palace, but in a simple cafe where she stopped for a quick snack? The love story. A cafe manager with striking European features stepped forward to assist her. He introduced himself as Dennis, and in the moment their eyes met, something shifted. A spark neither of them could explain. Neither knew it yet, but this ordinary encounter was about to become one of the most extraordinary royal love stories of their generation. Dennis Verbaas, originally from Leiden near Amsterdam, had once dreamed of a career in semi-professional soccer. After college, life led him to Singapore, where he worked as a manager at Tanjong Pagar United Football Club. Between modeling gigs and cafe shifts, he built a modest but interesting life. And it was behind that cafe counter that he crossed paths with Aminah. Dennis had absolutely no idea that the charming girl he admired was a princess, the daughter of a powerful Malaysian ruler. To him, she was simply a beautiful Asian woman who stole his heart the moment she walked in. Their whirlwind romance lasted 3 full years before Dennis finally learned the truth. And when he discovered she was a princess, the daughter of a king, it was the ultimate plot twist. A real-life movie moment. Princess Aminah, on the other hand, found Dennis's last name Verbaas amusing. It translates from Dutch to amazing surprise. And indeed, meeting the love of her life at 29 felt like the perfect, unexpected surprise she had been waiting for. Almost poetic. Aminah and Dennis were finally ready for their fairy tale wedding, until the Sultan entered the picture. And everything changed. The Sultan wasn't about to let the fairy tale unfold without adding his own royal drama. He simply couldn't accept the idea of his daughter marrying a European commoner when wealthy, well-bred princes were lined up and waiting for her hand. So Princess Aminah spent 3 long years trying to convince her father that Dennis was truly the man she loved. But the Sultan, being exactly who he is, crafted his own storyline. He rolled out a series of tests designed to push Dennis to his limits. First came the unexpected demand: convert to Islam. Then the twist: adopt a traditional Malay name. And just when it seemed impossible for the requirements to become any more outrageous, the Sultan delivered the ultimate bombshell: sign a marriage contract that permanently removes you from ever ruling a kingdom. It was dramatic, intimidating, almost impossible. The Sultan fully believed Dennis would walk away. But love doesn't crumble that easily. With unwavering devotion, both Aminah and Dennis agreed to every single condition. Their commitment proved that real love can survive even the wildest hurdles that royalty can throw in the way. Luxury marriage. The grand wedding finally unfolded at Istana Bukit Serene, the esteemed royal palace, and it was nothing short of spectacular. Over 12,200 guests attended, creating a celebration so massive it felt like an entire nation had come together to witness the union. The palace grounds glowed under vibrant lights, transforming the event into a breathtaking royal spectacle. Princess Aminah radiated elegance in a traditional white Johor ceremonial outfit, the baju kurung teluk belanga, paired with a delicate, crystal-studded lace veil. Her makeup was kept simple and graceful, a refreshing contrast to the overly dramatic royal styles many princesses tend to choose. And of course, no royal wedding is complete without a tiara, the sparkling crown that added the perfect touch of glamour to her ensemble. Because let's be real, everyone loves a little royal bling on a day like this. During the ceremony, the couple sat upon an ornate golden throne as blessings poured in. The royal family added to the magic by showering them with incense, flowers, and grains of yellow rice, a symbol of prosperity and good fortune. Dennis Muhammad embraced every tradition wholeheartedly. He presented Princess Aminah with a mas kahwin, a dowry of 2,251 Malaysian ringgit, following Malay customs. The families exchanged meaningful gifts too: traditional Malay attire, a gold ring, the Holy Quran, and the beloved halwa muscat, a cherished Arab Indian sweet. But the moment that truly melted hearts, Dennis recited a heartfelt poem he wrote for Aminah, a gesture so tender it brought tears to her eyes. Guests were absolutely charmed. The entire wedding extravaganza was broadcast live on giant screens across the state, allowing thousands more to witness the royal celebration. And as the night came to an end, Princess Aminah and her groom looked every bit the picture-perfect royal couple, stepping forward into their new life together, surrounded by love, blessings, and the admiration of an entire nation. A whole nation watched in awe. Ah, is that love in the air, or simply the unmistakable scent of wealth and royal luxury? Luxury lifestyle. And speaking of luxury, we certainly can't overlook the towering presence of Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar himself. When a king commands his own private army and possesses an estimated net worth of $5.7 billion, it's safe to assume that Princess Aminah and her husband aren't exactly starting life empty-handed. Dennis Muhammad Abdullah, Princess Aminah's husband, has risen impressively in the world of real estate development, while also investing in several major enterprises. His exact wealth remains private, but it's clear he's doing extremely well. As for Princess Aminah, well, calculating her wealth might require more than one calculator. Because she's not just a tiara-wearing princess attending glamorous royal galas, she's a force, a true powerhouse. Her skincare brand is only one piece of her ever-growing empire. As the director and designer behind Leuven's, her beauty line has expanded into salons, spas, and department stores. And she's far from done. She's eyeing new ventures in makeup, fragrances, and even shampoo lines. But her reach stretches far beyond beauty. Princess Aminah is also a key figure in Redtone, bringing her sharp business instincts into the telecommunications sector. She holds leadership roles in BIA Waterfront Stenbeed and Bay Assets Beekt. And if that wasn't enough, she also owns a KFC franchise and serves as the head of the Johor Darul Tazim Football Club. Yes, the same club known across Asia for its dominance. That's a resume most CEOs would envy. And she's accomplishing all of it while wearing a crown. While many royals might spend their days lounging in comfort, Princess Aminah is out there conquering industries, proving that being born into wealth doesn't stop you from becoming a true boss in your own right. But don't think she keeps all that wealth to herself. Much like her parents, Aminah is deeply committed to philanthropy. She supports numerous causes, including the Tunku Laksamana Johor Cancer Foundation, and frequently takes part in charity events. She's spoken openly about visiting hospitals, helping children with disabilities, and showing up wherever she's needed. It's no surprise she's lovingly called the Darling of Johor. Well, that brings us to the end of today's story. What do you think about Princess Aminah's incredible journey? Did she make the right choice by following her heart instead of the expectations of royalty and wealth? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to check out the videos on your screen for more fascinating stories like this.